Alright, what's up guys? During this market time of Dogecoin, I want to give you some of the most advice, like the best advice that I apply to myself and which has helped us to win millions of dollars into Dogecoin. When it comes to buying into crypto, Dogecoin, it is not about how low you can buy into Dogecoin, but it's how long can you hold into Dogecoin, right? Let me explain. I remember back then, actually before I tell my story, I want you to take out your phone, your calculator, and do this with me. I have a friend, this is what he told me. He said he used to buy in Dogecoin at 0.01 cent. So take your calculator out, put in 0.01, and he said he owned 1 million Dogecoin. So 0.01 times 1 million Dogecoin, that's equal to $10,000. So this friend, he spent $10,000 buying into Dogecoin, and let's say he hold it until now, right? So I say, you know what? I probably going to make more money into Dogecoin more than you. Why? Because I have more Dogecoin than you. So let's say, for example, right? Let me give you an example. Let's say I'm not pay 0.01 cent, but I'm willing to pay 4 cents per Dogecoin. So let's say 0.04 cent times 3 million Dogecoin. Let's say I'm holding 3 million Dogecoin. So that means equal to $120,000. So he paid $10,000. I pay $120,000. So I pay 12 times more than him while he paid $10,000, right? So let's say if I want to own 10 million of Dogecoin, right? I get 0.04 and I times 10 million of Dogecoin. That means it's equal to $400,000. That means I pay 40 times more than this guy. So I want you to have this mindset. Pause for a second. The question in here is, when you see an opportunity in front of you, it is not about how low you wait for the dip. He buy at 1 cent. Chances are I will not get a chance to buy at 1 cent. But guess what? When I saw the vision, I said, you know what? I buy at 4 cents right away. And I said, you know what? One day I will make more money in Dogecoin than you, which is right now I do make more money in Dogecoin than him. The reason why is I grabbed the opportunity and I'm willing to pay a premium price. He paid $10,000 and I paid, let's say, $120,000 to buy, let's say, 3 million of Dogecoin. And later on we add on, I pay $400,000 to buy 10 million of Dogecoin. And today we make millions of dollars more than him. So why I'm sharing with you this thing right here is, right now I know a lot of you guys, you are hesitating, you wait for the dip, you think it's too expensive, everything, guys. If you have a long-term vision of Dogecoin where it can get to $1, $5, or even $10, why bargain right now? But look for the chance it can 10x. What you should focus on is how many Dogecoin do you want to own? Do you want to own 7 million of Dogecoin, or you want to own 700,000 of Dogecoin? Pay a premium price right now. And the second key, guys, take a pen and a paper right now. The second key, which is the most important key. For example, right? I heard a story from this guy. This guy is from India, and he bought into Bitcoin when Bitcoin was around 10 cents or even $1, something like that, for example. He paid $10,000 to buy Bitcoin. And guess what happened? So many people could buy Bitcoin lower than him as well during the time. But guess what? They all sell Bitcoin already. They see Bitcoin spike a little bit and they sell. They buy low, sell high. And all those people, they make only a fraction amount of money. But guess what happened to this guy? This guy doesn't buy a lot of money from Dogecoin during the time. Doesn't buy a lot of money from Bitcoin during the time. But the guy, he hold on to Bitcoin for the longest amount of time until Bitcoin hit $60,000 per coin. And now he become a multi-billionaire. And recently, he just purchased a digital R and paid $70 million for this digital R because he loved this digital R piece. Why am I sharing with you this story? And this story is very important at this moment for you. When you guys saw a vision into something, when you saw a vision into Dogecoin, it is not about the bargain price right now. You can buy at any price right now that you see. If you see the price can able to 10x or even 100x in the future. But the keys right here you guys should focus on is how long are you willing to hold on to Dogecoin to the moon. One of the reasons why right now, no matter what kind of noise in the market, ThinkSmartBrother, me, Leon, and the whole entire ThinkSmartBrother, we not selling Dogecoin. That's very, very clear. We're not trying to pump and dump Dogecoin because we want to hold into Dogecoin for the longest amount of time, because guess what happened? That 10 million Dogecoin will turn into a fortune. And that's what we really believe in the future. And guess what happened? Am I going to be right 100%? No, hell no, right? But what if I do, what if my prediction is correct? Then we could be a huge fortune. But what I'm trying to say in here is, when you have a vision into something, when you have a vision into a crypto, into a Dogecoin, you don't sell those kind of things. I don't sell those kind of things unless when I see my vision become the reality, because I want to see Dogecoin become the global currency on this planet. That is what I want to see. And when that day is come, that is the day that I will make the decision whether I sell or not sell Dogecoin. But if that vision do not become the reality, heck no, I would not sell Dogecoin. And that is the message, guy, I want to send to you, my friend, okay? It's not about buy low and sell high. That's only give you a small amount of money. But you want to be a fortune, you have a long-term vision, and hold tight to that and hold tight to the move. And let together, guys, invest like a genius.